Colin in the shed, the Man United fan. All right, Cole?
Hello, boys. You all right?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I've got a couple of points. First of all, Jason, are you going back to school days where it's rush goalie, but whoever's nearest the goal goes in? Eight goalkeepers.
Yeah.
You're having that.
Strength in depth, Cole. Strength in depth.
Strength in depth.
Yeah,
this is ridiculous.
All right, it's about Man United.
I thought Petrovic was good last season. I thought he'd done all right.
Yeah, we're buying for the future, aren't we? That's what we're doing.
Stocking
for the future.
now. It's like a long queue. I went up to Stockport to watch the game, and I thought, right, I'll get up early and I'll watch the Charity Shield, which I thought United played very well, to be honest. I know we hit them on the break well, but we could have won that easily. And Rashford, I agree with you, he looks out of sorts and that sort of thing. But Lewis and your friend who phoned in afterwards, you're on the transfer list. We don't need you. You've got to give our boss a chance. Yes, I know, it's been rubbish, but he's got what he wanted. He's got the players he wanted in now. He's got to show up. Otherwise, we know that Van Nistelrooy will be the next manager, as I predicted. And I did tell you after the cup final, if you remember, that Ten Hag would get an extra 1 year, which was on his contract already, and not 2 years, as you two said.
No, he's got an extra year, which makes it 2 years.
No. He already had that in his contract, mate. He had a 1 year left, and he had a 1 year extension.
Yeah, but that was the club's decision, though.
Yeah, which was in his contract that they could invoke that, and that's what they did. They didn't give him any more money, and you thought he'd get an extra 2 years. He didn't. I still think this. It doesn't show a great backing. They're going to find United are going to find themselves in exactly the same position in 12 months, or let's say 11 months now. Because they've already got the new manager, and that's why McLaren left. Didn't have a foot injury. He said he did, but he didn't. He went to interviews in Jamaica to get that job because he saw Van Nistelrooy coming in and give him the elbow. And he was all of a sudden, he was the assistant manager, Van Nistelrooy was. And Van Nistelrooy doesn't turn down Burnley, do well at PSV, and not come to Old Trafford if there's not something in the end of the dream for him.
So you think that Van Nistelrooy will be manager soon?
Yeah, I've said that. I've said that for the last 2 weeks on this programme.
Okay.
And I think if Ten Hag doesn't hit the ground running and these particular players don't forget, he knows these players as well, Van Nistelrooy. He knows them quite well, the Dutch lads, obviously. And if he's not up near the top after 10 games, in comes Van Nistelrooy until the end of the season.
The problem you've got with that, though, Van Nistelrooy's come in as the assistant manager, right? Or what was he? First team coach?
Yeah, he's assistant. Yeah.
Assistant manager.
Yeah.
Well, if people are already starting to think that, you're undermining the manager from the start, from the get-go. And the players will be chatting and going, well, if Nistelrooy might, take over. But he's the assistant manager. If the assistant manager becomes the manager, I mean, how many times have you ever seen that work?
Well,
don't work.
It doesn't work very often. You're absolutely right. But, at the end of the day, Ratcliffe's no idiot, and he's brought him in, and Van Nistelrooy's obviously impressed him. He impressed Burnley. They wanted him, and he impressed PSV. So he's obviously a forward-thinking player, which is another. We've always said about United don't attack enough, so they brought in a forward-thinking assistant manager. That's why Steve McLaren thought, oh, God, they don't like this. He's the assistant now.
Colin, how's the lucky Mrs. Colin?
She's absolutely wonderful, of course, because she's very lucky, actually, Jay. She's married to me.
Well, that's why I said the lucky Mrs. Is it Leslie? What's her name?
Leslie. And not what you called her on Friday.
What did I call her?
How do you remember that?
I know.
How do you remember things like that?
I know. It's Leslie.
Lynette, I think it was, or something like that you called her. And I said, that's the girlfriend.
That's the girlfriend. I know. When are we going to speak to Leslie?
Later in the week, she might be around. When I did say to the
She might be around. You live together. What do you mean?
No.
You're only in the shed, Cole. You're in a hotel up north somewhere. You're 5 yards away from her.
Do you know what? I wonder what goes on in that shed, with Colin. I do.
He loves that shed.
I'm starting to have some serious doubts about his shed.
She's got an interesting, quite important job, and she has to go to bed early because she gets up very early.
Right, yes, fair. Okay.
And that's the reason why I'm in the shed.
And what are you doing in your shed, you filthy pig?
I'm having a cup of tea tonight.
Cup of tea?
Yeah.
Not having
I know. Not in it.
He's up to all sorts of this.
He's, yeah.
Have you got Wi-Fi down there, Colin?
Sorry?
You got Wi-Fi down in the shed?
I have, yeah. I have.
Yeah. In front of your computer, are you?
No. I'm just... No, I'm not.
Do you have a TV in the shed, Cole?
No, I just have the radio. That's why I listen to you two fools. Jamie,
Go on.
you're still Spurs.
It's poor, isn't it? Right, let's go to Daniel. He's a Liverpool fan. Dan?
Danny boy?
Hello.
Right, Dan.
All right, Dan. How are you?
Not too good, mate. Not too good.
Yeah.
Now, I've always been a pragmatic Liverpool fan. I'm not like somebody like Clobby that thinks we're going to win every game that ever walked. No, FSG have always been smart business people, but enough is enough. I can see why Klopp has left now. Like this thing with Zulamendi is an embarrassment. We're 3 weeks out, not a single transfer. No, if he wants to stay playing for a Spanish village team, that's his business. Go ask Caicedo and Lavia this year, like when they're playing Limerick Rovers, would they rather have gone to Liverpool? We're a big
Have you
club.
seen Sociedad,
But the way
though,
they're
mate?
running us-
Lovely gaff, that.
Yeah, well,
Beautiful
but Liverpool's
city,
a lovely place,
Sociedad.
you know?
You know, do you really want to give that up for Liverpool 1?
But the thing is, enough is enough. You know, Van Dijk's contract should have been dealt with last year. The Trent's contract should have been dealt with last year. You know, we're leaving it to it's amateur hour. I can see why Klopp's left. FSG, take your money. Thank you for the memories. Go. Let somebody spend the money if you're not prepared to do it. Otherwise, what are you here for? If you're not here to challenge Man City, you brought in a new manager. You're not giving him any tools to do any better. Then go. Just take your
Daniel's not
billion
happy.
and leave.
Daniel's not
It's
happy.
hard it's hard to disagree with him, though.
Yeah.
You know, Liverpool, a class is probably one of the biggest clubs in the world, right?
People turn them down.
And they're getting turned down.
Yeah.
You don't turn down Bayern Munich. You don't turn down Man United. You don't turn Real Madrid.
So here's
Yeah, hold on. How you turn... All these players turn down Liverpool. Huge football club.
It is.
Unbelievable fan base.
But he makes the point, right?
Players turn them down who play for Sociedad.
So Trent's got a year left, right? Salah's got a year left.
Yeah.
I think Salah will go.
What,
Right?
this window?
I think no. I think he'll go next summer. I think
He'll go for a free, yeah.
Right? I think he'll walk on a free. That's a huge part of their team. They're going to have to rebuild them, isn't it?
It's a little bit worrying, actually, for Liverpool, isn't it? New manager coming in.
Well, the Trent one,
no signings.
You cannot allow him to walk on a free.
Trent.
Trent's got a year left.
No, that would be
Whoa,
that can't
okay,
happen.
fine.
That can't
But once
happen.
the window shuts now, then he has got complete power.
Yes, he does.
He's got complete power. Van Dijk, he's got a year left. I don't know what's happening with that.
He's a bit older, Van Dijk, though.
He is,
But
but
you can't let Trent go.
But they're letting all three go off right now. In 12 months, all three leaving the free.
Yeah. Well, Trent probably looking at it going, where are we going? What are we doing? Klopp's gone. Who are you bringing in? What's the manager saying? Who are you signing? I mean, Zupermendi's turning them down after it's a done deal.
Yeah.
Trent will be looking at going,
Yeah.
come on.
Well, I suppose
I'll go Real
everyone's
Madrid
waiting to
on a
see
free.
what Arnie Slot's going to do because they're big boots to fill,
Well,
aren't
you
they?
can't feel them, can you, really? You can't feel what Klopp's done. It's Ferguson, like...
No, it's not. Don't you dare.
No, it's not like...
Don't you
It's
dare.
the same
No.
problem, though. And obviously, I know Fergie's on another planet in terms of what he's achieved, but it's the same kind of drop-off, isn't it?
He won one Premier League, mate.
Yes, I know, but it's still what he's done for that football club. Champions League.
I know what he's done for the club.
Come on.
I get it, but it ain't.
So it's a drop-off. You can't fill them boots. Especially if they're not signing anyone.
He won one Premier League, mate.
Yeah, but they, you know...
That was during COVID. It doesn't count. It's only half a
you
Premier
can't
League.
say that.
It's only half a Premier
Yeah,
League.
but, you know, you can't say that.
It's
Come
half a
on.
Premier League.
Didn't they get, 99 points one
It's
season?
during COVID.
That's harsh. Liverpool fans, get involved in the show. Get involved, Man United fans. Luton Town as well. Got beat 4-1 tonight by Burnley. Scotty Parker. Big win for him in charge. You can have your say on that. Plus, we're building up to Premier League football. 03 717 22 33
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.